Gentlemen, ladies, welcome back to part 2 of What If Zuko Was... I forget his name. Sorry. I keep forgetting how to pronounce his name. This one.
Muzan Kibutsuji from Demon Slayer.
Yeah. So the Zuko... or where we left off. There was some robbers robbing the armored truck. As two demons pops out. And like slams them, or like takes them down. And they flee. The villains flee. As the guy, as he's impressed that his own minions, his own royal minions, like a few days ago, or a few years ago, he had to deal with he literally transformed the kids, or them, like her and him, into demons. And of course he also transformed the cheating husband into a demon, like brought him back to life and then transformed him into a demon. So he has no soul of his own, but he is royal to his. So basically, so then that drunk girl was like detoxicated from all that. She woke up. She apologized to her husband about what just happened. As the husband says, "No worries. You're under influence of like, hey, how's her child doing? Pretty good. He's sleeping." So they came to check on him, and he's just fine. As the child was like, so he became much more buffed up, and every time he walks, or when he got to UA, all the girls noticed him. Right then and there, as all of them had that love in their eyes. So he does the written part, and he says, as he goes to the, yeah, so he goes to Class 1A because I'm skipping the robot parts, because he says, as he was in rageful mode. So he got over 9,009,000,009. Yeah. So he basically had over that much. As he feels much better. Better not. He feels much better when he is not like, oh, I'm gonna destroy everybody. So, yeah. So then some people are like, man, and the Zumi got Class 1A, and so did the rest. So there was nothing changed. So then Zuko ends up. So it happens like canon, but Zumi got a one for all, so she trains. So as when he was in the shower, or let's say the dorms were implemented way earlier, and so he stayed in one of the bedrooms of his. As he looks at the mirror, what looks back at him was not his own reflection, but instead it was her. And she asks him if it's okay with him to have as the guy says, whatever makes you happy. Okay? So she's yaying. And she says, that's what I like to hear. So then he was sleeping, and in his dreams they did the deed because, yeah, I said they did the deed in his own head. So, yeah. Next morning, he gets up. As he as she knows that she's pregnant thing. So he's like, okay. So no one knows that he, as Bakugo was like, man, you seem like a would be in the class 1B. Huh. I can, with my rage, it also gives me strength too. Like, I trained my body so hard that even speed. So, sorry, I was itching my wrist. So, yeah, Zuko ends up becoming. So, most people sees him as a one pro hero. Number one pro hero. So it was time for, because she was pregnant with her kid and it was time for them to give birth thing. So in a way that it came out was yeah. So a lot of like eggs came out, or one egg came out, that was the size of a um of a human child. If Zuko was standing up, this Zuko, not the, yeah. It would be, and that is how he got born into this world. Yeah. It was just funny. So the egg, so he like basically took the egg and put him away. Like, put him, because he can also, I forgot to mention, because how powerful he is, because he also has infinity and zero, makes him way powerful than the main villain from the Demon Slayer here. Here. Way too powerful. Powerful than a normal. Okay? So, yeah. So then the egg thing. So he opened a portal, puts that egg in. It would be like his pocket universe. Earth thing. That. And plus once the egg hatched into a toddler, he was like doing like motherly things. So he also, when middle of the night, he went to check on so he asks that string girl, this girl, how's that family doing? They're pretty good. But their mother, don't tell me she died. She nods her head. She committed suicide. Because of overdose. Where's the child now? Well, he's with his father. Still a toddler. Or it takes a while. Not compared to you. Who? Okay? So the parents the child was at this time is now or the because the father is a demon thing and the mother was not killed, so technically would be both of them are dead, so he he tells them, how good are you with toddlers like those? Well, pretty good. And okay, now we just need as he walks away, as he's trying to think, so his kids or his so then so now it was after the ball throw, as he throws the ball, and then sports festival, or actually I'm skipping the sports, or not sports, the ball throw, the heroes vs villains, but after the heroes vs villains thing, he he says, as they both so the child was like, where's mom at? Well, she's not coming back. Because when you're ready, I'll tell you what really happened. Okay. And there's this, because he doesn't remember, because the time skip. So at the USJ, he ended up, or he's like, huh. Before we start, can I ask you something? Does that creature have a obedience chip in it? Yeah. As the game. Okay. So then the Nomu was like, okay. So all the villains it was similar to canon. Of course, the or Zuko had an idea. So he killed the Nomu. No. And the obedience chip was planted in the Nomu's brain. So what does he do? He destroys the brain with a pulls out the microchip. And of course the monster or so the he so everybody was doing the cleanup crew and then yeah. As they needed some big strong guy. So what does he do? He brings the creature back to life and turns him into a minion, just like what he did with her and him. And so, and the husband of a, or cheated husband, now, because it was so clear. And then, when they disposed the body, she took the body of the Nomu, and then that happened, and so yeah, as he has things, and more deeds that they do, the stronger they become, like their ranks. Like those demonized things. Well, yeah. So the rank 1, or like it goes from ranking 10 to 0. So basically, he is at number 7. She is at number 6. And the new guy, the new Nomu, that's what, or should I say Demon Nomu. If you guys want me to do a origin, like the, not like that kind, basically the, like what the Nomu would look like as a demon. Just imagine him as that guy. This guy right here. So, yeah. So then, but they are so royal to him. So then when so then the sports festival happen, and then as he says, huh, lights, camera, action, boom, as he goes fast. He like ran so fast, his feet weren't even touching the ground, so the landmines weren't activating. As he says, huh. As he was done in about 0.1%. Yeah. Like, I'm saying 0.1% fast. He's fast. So he is like a Flash on steroids. Yeah. So basically, and he was battling or in his cavalry battle, he doesn't want to touch them because, or that's only with it, or they basically, he doesn't want to so then he goes and he wins. And so he does everything. And Zuko, he won the cavalry battle, the race. Now the fight one. Zuko against the brain dude. And of course the brain dude, not gonna do it because yeah. So Zuko moves on to a second round. As the girl was watching from a safe distance in the audience. And she basically she sees Bakugo was gonna kill Ochako as a string latches onto his arms before and pulled him back, slams him into the building, and Zuko knows who that is. The number 6, Royal 6. Huh. And the big buff Nomu thing. Where is it? Oh, here it is. So, I have pictures of the USJ thing, but it's a waste of time. So, yeah. So, this big guy, or this Nomu, got transformed, evolved, into a demon Nomu that looks like, they really don't have, looks more like a human, buffed down version. So, yeah. The obedience chip got crushed, destroyed. But So then the fight one. So Todoroki versus Zuko. As he says, no, well, you hate your father so much, don't you? Yeah. I'm not going to use that as he says the letter B word. Earns power. Yeah. So Zuko is like, There's, as he dodges the attack, as he says that, no one's, or you're powerful if you use both sides. But hey, you know what's a good thing about you having that instead of what I have for powers? I can transform people into creatures. Sure. Into monsters. Sirs, with my... But if you want it all out, like, if you want an all-out battle, I'll give it to you. As he shows his true power, like, when he used his rage, he made Bakugo go in rage mode. And they both, like, went toe-to-toe, like, got even now. And so they basically battled, and one of them almost died. And that would be Todoroki. As Todoroki's overusing his, like, cold own. As, yeah. He ends up, like, getting knocked out. Do you really transform people into monsters? Yeah, certain ones. But only when I ask them, or if if I have permission from them. But there is a downside to it. What would that be? All of the memories from your, if say Midnight, I'll just use hers, or if she gave me permission to transform her into a demon, like give her some demon powers things, well, the upside is that you have, like, powers of infinity and zero, or the demon's powers, but exchange, you lose your memories. Like, all your memories go right into me. Whoa. So you're saying that's why you see me with both hands up in the air? Because I don't want to infect you or anyone. Oh, I see why. As Midnight's like, oh, I see why. So you're saying that you can... I'm way more powerful than I look. So, the string girl, the one that made Bakugo fly. So then, Now the final round between Zuko versus Bakugo. Oh, actually, let's change it to Zuko versus Zumi. Brother and sister. Because, yeah. Because Bakugo, after meeting Zuko's sister before, like when they were age of 3, they were dating, so, yeah. Then all that stuff. So now it's Zumi versus Zuko. Brother versus sister. As he says, huh. As he, as a girl, the female version, or the female personality wants to take care of her. As he says in his own head, how about not do that? And it's going to be fun. As Zumi says, are you okay? Yeah. Having this much power is like, you know why the having 3 quirks? Just imagine 3 personalities. That's what I have. 3 personalities. Then one that I'm talking to, oh, she wants to fight you instead of me. If it's okay with you? Yep. So then, as he transforms into her, as she says, you must be Zumi. Zuko's his sister. Or should I say our sister. Yeah. And when everyone saw how beautiful she is, they were like, dang. The third personality, or second personality, some of them even say, she's hot. Yeah. So then, ready to battle? No? Yep. As they start battling, as because her beauty, shines so bright that everybody's like, and man, and when after the fight thing, when she's about to leave, Zumi comes in, says, you're the third personality, or second personality, right? Yes. The quirk that the quirk doctor said, and to you and your brother, was the Zuko who has 3 quirks and you have 1 quirk. So the hope and love thing was actually my thing. Okay? So, yeah. So then a crippled guy comes out of nowhere with horns. And what the heck is that? Oh, let me introduce you to my minions. The This is the, I don't know what name the guy is. Now you all should like name it in the comments below. Who of what would his name be? Like, because this is the alternate version of him. So he doesn't like these. Yeah. So then the and this poor little innocent girl. Oh, she her husband cheated on him or her. So what do? I honored her wish of killing the. Okay. So then, yeah. So, and this big buff guy, or this guy that's looks more human. Do you remember the Nomu that was battling against us? And Zuko, my first personality, he killed Hit? Well, I took the liberty of turning it into a Nomu with some benefits. The obedience chip was destroyed, so he doesn't need to obey to any villains. But the Nomu, is, I chose him. So then, yeah. So then, now so they're, as she's like, man. So, as the multiple personalities, like, then then she transforms back into the first user, or him, as he says, no matter what, that will happen from this day on. I treat you right. I am still your brother, no matter what. Okay? As he elbows, or uses the elbow, hits her in the, not in her head, but they both did a, like, secret handshake thing. Because they know that he can't and just use his hands. There's nothing wrong with his hands. It's just every time he touches somebody, and they lose their memories, and it becomes a demon. So, yeah. And he also told her that that number 2 personality that you battled and talked to, she actually had as a son, and or child. Oh wait. So you're saying that a single personality had a child who's a father. As he turns away. With you? How does that even possible? I don't know. But just as usually it's supposed to be like in real life. Means them in real life, not in the same body. Huh. Yeah. And reason why she wanted me to do it to her is because she knows that the part or she is a demon, so am I. And so yeah. So then he leaves. As of course Momo, oh, or not Momo, yeah, Momo wanted to have her getaway thing. And so then I'm skipping the internship thing. And of course the camp arc was like normally. But at night it's like between both of you, or between you and I, Dark Shadow, your quirk is like darkness. It becomes uncontrollable at night, but during the day, you are in control, right? Yes. We both are kind of same way. But instead of having a dark figure around me, I become stronger at night. But at day, I'm still strong, but not as strong as the nighttime one. Yeah, so then Momo, was he was sleeping, and somehow Momo snuck into his like tent, and like laid with him. So yeah, so he had a Nomu, he has that guy, and that guy has like he does the same powers as what he does in the anime, but he can do it automatically. Like he can do it when he is yeah. So then Zuko, or so then yeah. So basically, the child of hers became a teenager overnight thing. So then they trained her. Or actually, the Eraserhead says, "How did you sleep?" And or how's the number two? Or how's your child doing? Well, He's fully grown into a teenage. So, you want me to bring him out? He needs some training. You know, this is supposed to be like a... Yeah. So, Zuko... Yeah. But if you want, go right ahead. As the kid then came out of a portal, and he looked so much like... He looked so beautiful. Beautiful. Of course, Zuko or like Pussycats trained him to do martial arts things, like defend himself, and yeah, all that stuff. So then because his tattoo things, the ones that are on his skin right now, was actually he doesn't have like the marks, or he does. So he trained hard. So he doesn't burn. None of his demons burn. They're basically day walkers too. So yeah. So then Zuko ends up sorry. So the daywalkers, or the demon thing, was like, man. So then they all do all that stuff. As a big buff guy, the muscular, heard that if he wants to gain more power to battle against tougher enemies, he has a certain person that he has to do. His name is Zuko Midoriya. Or his name is Demon King Midoriya. Okay. He, as All For One says, he is more powerful than a normal human. He was the only person that is way higher rank. So, yeah. So then Muscler found Zuko, and Zuko was like, is about to, or as Muscular says, you have my permission to, like, can I have the power of the demon power? What's your, I could tell that you have hatred. If you want, and I can absorb your exchanges, your memories. So, as he says, as he, like, taps on Muscular's skin, as the Muscular became like a corrupted version. Like his horns grew out of his head. And as the his body as the quirk molded into his skin so he can become stronger at will. And his body became more like a mix between being his and the musculars, infused it as the muscular or demon muscular, or yeah, that's what I'll say. Demon muscular was like, as the memories left his body before, went into Zuko's, as the demon and muscular her says, I will serve you. Or from this point on. Yeah. So he joins the ranks. So now the Nomu, or Demon Nomu, has now bumped up to level 9. Or 8. And then the Demon Muscular bumped up to like 9. So yeah, and every time he infects somebody, they are now bumped up to higher ranks. So, but the son of his was actually not part of the ranks. He is part of the family. Yeah, so then one day, now it's All Might versus All for One, and he does, so then Toga, my favorite girl, this girl right here, you see her. Please wait for part 3.